fast I got. Don't run away. 2 to 3, put him on skates. Can't believe he tried to hop a gate, but he fell on his face. I really stand over shit trying to make sure buddy DOA. I'm in love with the switches. Nigga know that I'm official, but still gon' slide with a Drake. You niggas bitches, we putting them cars in ditches and stalking where a nigga stay. Post on the phone 4 days on the road for them niggas that say that we don't be outside. Stop telling people we beefing, I'm trying to get even. Whenever I see you dying, roll in my window, look bro, what the fuck you ain't tripping? You know that I hop out the ride. We getting even, you better believe it. We catching these niggas.
My roommate's girlfriend was in love with me. Animated story time.
And as I get to the living room, I notice Jean is sitting on the couch all by herself, asking me if I can help her with a knot she's feeling in her neck. So I sat at the extreme end of the couch and I extended my hand to her neck and I just started squeezing it a little bit. So this story starts off when I had just moved into a new apartment. You know, living that high life, the life of luxury, one of them skyscraper joints. Looking down at the peons and flexing on all the haters that said I was never gonna make it.
All the haters.
Nothing to do with this story. I just thought I'd flex a little bit. So I had 3 other roommates, and for the most part, we all got along. You know, we be chilling, playing video games, eating pizza, totally hanging out, dude. Just doing what real men do. My roommates were my brother, my friend Des, and the main man himself, Jay. You see, Jay was a really nice guy. He was the type of guy to go out and go feed pigeons and pet horses. The type of guy to give you the shirt off his back.
Oh shit. I kinda fucked up my chair. Oh, that ain't good. I'm gonna fix that later. We gonna fix that later. Oh. That kind of hurt my back. Oh my goodness. I'm never stretching like that again. Never in my life. I'm never doing that again.
Along with peons and high life, the life
Oh my
of
god, that shit hurt.
one of them skyscraper joints. Looking down at the peons and flexing on all the haters that said I was never gonna make it. Now this has absolutely nothing to do with this story. I just thought I'd flex a little bit. So I had 3 other roommates, and for the most part, we all got that, and I extended my hand. So this story starts off when I had just moved into a new apartment. You know, living that high life, the life of luxury, one of them skyscraper joints. Looking down at the peons and flexing on all the haters that said I was never gonna make it. Now this has absolutely nothing to do with this story. I just thought I'd flex a little bit.
Absolutely nothing. I thought so.
And for the most part, we all got along. You know, we be chilling, playing video games, eating pizza, totally hanging out, dude. Just doing what real men do. My roommates were my brother, my friend Des, and the main man himself, Jay. You see, Jay was a really nice guy. He was the type of guy to go out and go feed pigeons and pet horses. The type of guy to give you the shirt off his back. A genuine kind soul. But he was kind of a pushover, if I'm being honest.
So he's a bitch.
Anyways, there was a day that Jay and I were both chilling on our phones, on Tinder, you know, getting our swipes on, you know, doing our thing, and all of a sudden Jay gets a match. He shows me who he just matched with, and she was cool, you know, I was happy for him, but he was really excited because Jay didn't have no game. Anytime he got a match, it felt like he won a championship. For the purpose of this story, we're gonna call her G. So he spends the next couple of days communicating with her, you know, trying to get to know her, you know, smooth talking her because he think he got a match, he think he got game now, he think he different. Eventually, he invites her to the apartment to spend the week with him. And
flat booty ass.
My impression of her was, she was a really nice girl. Like, really, really nice. Like, really, really, really nice.
Oh.
Maybe even too nice. She was really odd, and she really didn't understand social cues. Like, she'd get so close to my face if she wanted to talk to me, and I'm over there trying to give her hints like, yo, I'ma need you to back up, like, you really close. I mean, if you're trying to have a conversation, you could keep a respectable distance, but for some reason, she never really caught on to the cues I was trying to give. I never outright said it because I was not trying to be disrespectful. I remember this one time I'm headed to the living room and I walked past my brother's room, and for some reason I noticed Gene was on his bed, and that was really odd. I was perplexed, so I go up to his room, try to assess the situation even more. I'm looking for my brother and he's doing push-ups off to the side, so I call him out. I'm like, yo, can I talk to you real quick? Can you step out of your room real quick? Let me holler at you, bruh. So he steps out of his room and we're talking, and I basically ask him, like, what are you doing? You do know that's Jay's girl, right? Why the heck is she in your room, on your bed? He tells me he's been trying to get rid of her, but she's not taking any hints. So apparently what had happened was my brother just got back home. He sees her, they start talking a little bit. Then he tells her that he's about to retire for the night, you know, go to his room and do some push-ups and go to bed. And out of nowhere, she spawns in his room as well. And since that moment, he's been trying to get rid of her. And I believe that because, like I said, she was a very odd person and she didn't know anything about boundaries or social cues. So I go to Jay and he's over there playing video games and I'm like, bro, you do know your girl is in
Not a
my
clue in the
brother's
world.
room. Why are you over here and she's over there? Go get your girl. And I'm not gonna lie, Jay looked a little bit defeated. He was like, what do you want me to do about it? I'm just sitting here waiting on her. I'm not insecure. I know she's not doing anything wrong. I'm just gonna wait for her here until she's ready to leave the room. I'm like, what? You know what? It's not my problem.
This
It
nigga
is
is
what it is.
stupid. This
This is how
nigga,
we roll.
ooh, he
When
me
it came
too.
time to take things to the next level, I knew that I had to make a website, and Wix was perfect for that. I'm Josh Harmon. I'm a musician.
Or so I thought.
I'm gonna
So
just
it's
grab
a
it.
random afternoon and I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I'm putting my clothes on. I leave my room about to head out to the front door. And as I get to the living room, I notice Jean is sitting on the couch all by herself. So she stops me and she asks me for a quick favor, asking me if I can help her with a knot she's feeling in her neck, asking me to help her
So you
alleviate
sit by
the
that far.
sensation she's feeling in her shoulders.
So
As I
there's like
stand
that
there
little ball right
pondering,
there at the back of your neck,
what is
little
her
ball at the back of
problem?
your neck.
Why would she ask me for this favor? Is there any ulterior motives behind this? Or does she really have a knot and some tension in her shoulder? Because I know that's uncomfortable. I pondered a little bit more. Yeah, I help you out. You must really be in pain. I know, don't flame me. I know, it's a rookie mistake. But anyways, it wasn't until I sat on the couch that I realized how bad the optics were.
Oh
So I
fuck!
sat at the extreme end of the
You
couch
gotta
and I
sit
tapped
all the way
my
over
neck
here, all the way over here. You
and then
gotta.
I just started squeezing it a little bit. That's all I
So he
did.
was probably
I'll
like
be
this.
honest,
He was
that's
probably
all
like
I did.
this,
As time went on, I started realizing that the situation started to
just
become
like
a
that.
little bit too intimate for my liking. I mean, this is Jay's girl. Like, I shouldn't be doing this at all. But at that very moment, my phone rang. Thank goodness. It was one of my friends who was a girl telling me that she's outside my apartment and she wants me to come out. So I get off the couch, I go outside to go look for my friend, and to my chagrin, I see her with 3 other girls all dressed up like they about to go to war. Apparently, they were there to go fight somebody or jump somebody or something like that. And I'm over there standing like, is there something in the water today? Like, why is everybody
Is there
acting so
something in the
strange all of
water?
a sudden? Like, what are we doing? But then I did find it a little bit adorable. I'm like, oh, look at you guys all dressed up, with your tough guy clothes and your tough guy shoes. Really think you're gonna come here and jump somebody? Oh, how adorable! You guys are so cute. It's too hot for this. Come inside and come get some water because you're gonna need it for your trip back home. So silly you guys are. So they came to the apartment, they got some water, and I could tell that Jean was not too pleased about that because I could see her from the corner of my eyes being a little bit salty that other people were in the apartment. It was almost like she was mad that the moment had been ruined, but I didn't know that at the
Mad
time.
that other
But
people are in an
anyways,
apartment that
as the
isn't
girls were
yours.
leaving, I used that as
You
an
stupid
opportunity to
dick.
leave as well because in case you guys have forgotten, I've been trying to go to the gym for the past hour. So I'm at the gym, clanking and banging.
See, look, check me out. I don't really like this bottle right here, so I take this cold water. Important to hear. Simply because I do not like this bottle.
Getting all my gains. And in between one of my sets, I see Des come into the apartment building through the glass window of the gym. We see each other, wave, then he heads over to the apartment. I get done with my workout, and I think the next day or 2 days after she leaves. Didn't really think too much of that day afterwards, and the apartment was pretty much back to normal, just us guys chilling. Everything seemed fine. Well, that was until I was taking a drive with my friend Sean. I remember him saying, do you remember the girl that Jay invited to y'all's apartment, Jean? I'm like, yeah, what about her? He was like, did you know that Jean and Dez had sexual relations? I'm like, what? When did this happen? Because Dez was hardly home. He worked a lot. So I start thinking, when could this possibly have happened? When was Dez and Jean alone? I'm
And then it
thinking.
hit me.
And then he hits me. It
Yep.
must have been the time I was at the gym and I saw Dez head to the apartment. You see, one thing I forgot to mention was nobody was at home that day. I bet when he got into the apartment, she must have ran some game on him and he folded. Now everything was starting to make sense. When she asked me for that favor, she was just trying to run game on me as well. But the only difference was I was too stupid to realize I genuinely thought she had some discomfort in her neck and shoulder. She must really have been on one that day because at first she couldn't get me, then she got my dude Dez. So I go talk to Jay, and he basically confirms everything Sean was saying. I wanted to see how he felt.
Dang, so Dez got kicked out of the
He was in
crib?
a good mental space, and you could tell he was a little bit hurt. This was a girl he invited to hang out with him, but it seemed like she was more interested in hanging out with everybody else but him. He tries to play it off and act like it didn't bother him, but I know Jay, it bothered him. But he chucked it up to the game like he wasn't gonna let that stop him
Jay a
from living his life.
bitch.
And I commend him for that because
Jay
him
ain't
and
nothing
Dez
but
were
a
still cool.
bitch.
They were operating like
A
nothing ever happened.
bitch.
Like I said, Jay was a
Bitch.
really nice guy, really forgiving guy, a non-confrontational guy, a kind soul. But I also think that situation shaped Jay going forward. Anyways, we just continued the conversation till we left. Her name was really never uttered in the apartment after that because it was such a random situation. She was really a non-factor. And yeah, we just continued to live life after that. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, so 4 of y'all lived in that one apartment? I didn't even know if unless like someone like something like a dining room or some shit. Can 4 people live in an apartment? Like niggas had roommates? Or are they like and that there right there? That there right there right there is the vid, my guy. And if you didn't like the video, fuck you. I hope you die. But if you did, I love you. And that's it. Uh Fade to black. Fade that shit. Fade to black. It should be fading to black in like 3, 2, 1.